Hello everyone and welcome to another live protocol video. So on this video I'm going to be focusing on the ESFP personality type and what I believe to be their best fitted role in society. I'm going to start by mentioning the picture behind me because I believe it's very demonstrative of what this personality type is all about. No, I'm not saying they are all singers and they all wear sunglasses. What I'm saying is that they love to give other people sensory experiences. They are extroverted sensing dominant, so that means that they collect sensory experiences and then they put them out there. They extrovert them into the world. They are extroverted, but they really get a sense of purpose when they entertain people, when they connect with people. That also comes from introverted feeling, their secondary function. Being so present oriented, being so sensory oriented, wanting to experience the moment, the immediate, automatically makes them very averse to thinking about the future, averse about planning, and that may be the reason why they have NI or introverted intuition on the fourth slot. I also want to mention that when I say role, I don't mean necessarily the only thing that the type is capable of doing or that they can do. What I mean by that is that by the way that their cognitive functions are positioned with the SE first and then FI second, T third, and NI fourth, that means that they are predisposed in a way to excel at certain types of jobs or certain types of positions in society. It's not meant to box anyone in. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love the show.
What is the ESFP role in society? ESFPs are hardworking, sociable people who enjoy being in the spotlight. They are often found in careers that put them front and center, with lots of public interaction, such as entertainers, teachers, counselors, or even politicians. This personality type is known for its ability to interact well with others, and make quick decisions on a whim. They are also known for their warmth and spontaneity, which makes them one of the most popular personalities to be around. However, their spontaneous nature also means that they are not always as planned or practical as other personality types. They may have trouble preparing in advance. It does not feel natural to them. Inside the mind of an ESFP. Life is too short. This phrase was probably invented by an ESFP, as they are the personality type that is more in touch with reality, and if there's one thing every other type should learn from ESFPs, is not to take things too seriously. Let's begin by analyzing their dominant function. ESFPs lead with extroverted sensing, or SE. This means they focus solely on the present, they live in the moment, and want to enjoy what they can experience immediately. In a way, ESFPs dread the future, they dislike thinking about it, and it can become a considerable source of anxiety if they try to plan or create contingency plans. Not that they are unable to do it, they absolutely can, but it's just draining for them. The future is something that hasn't happened yet, and they believe it to be impossible to predict what may happen, due to the infinite number of variables and possibilities. They believe it to be a waste of time. Why should we focus on what hasn't happened yet, and maybe never will, when we could be enjoying ourselves, or doing something worthwhile in the present? Being so realistic, automatically makes them antipathetic to the metaphysical, abstract, and conceptual. So if you have an ESFP in your life, realize that talking with them about how photons, or particles of light, could maybe be divided in two, is not the best way to get their attention. I say this not to insult ESFPs, or imply they couldn't be scientists. They absolutely could, but probably they wouldn't be very happy, because their cognitive functions would resist it every step of the way. Having FI, or introverted feeling as their secondary or auxiliary function, makes them more focused on people, than on logic or rationality. Introverted feeling means, in a very broad sense, thinking more with the heart, not the mind. ESFPs are drawn and love to be around people, especially because of their extroverted tendencies. If ESFPs gain energy and a sense of purpose when they are around others, disconnecting from them and pursuing a more analytical and ideational lifestyle, would surely make them depressed. It's the cards they were dealt. SE dominant and auxiliary types are people that collect sensory experiences, and FI makes them want to share those experiences with others. The point is, every type has its own best fitted role. What is the ESFP role in society? To be able to better explain what the ESFP role in society is, we need to take a look at the bigger picture, and bring other types and their own specific roles in society to the conversation. For example, SI, or introverted sensing dominant and auxiliary users, have a fixation on avoiding chaos, they need stability and struggle greatly with change. TE, or extroverted thinking, is focused on efficiency and getting things done, they bury themselves with projects and goals. NI tries to prevent bad outcomes and create a better future, for others and for themselves, so they strategize or plan preemptively. TI is overly focused on correction and accuracy, they dread mental oppression, and live inside their heads. I could go on, but I think these examples are enough to help us find the hidden role that ESFPs play in society. What ESFPs do better than all other types? ESFP's role in society is to remind everyone that life is to be lived and not wasted. What is the point of planning for the future, NI, or be afraid of change, SI, when change is the only real constant we have? What's the point of being efficient and overachieving, TE, being overly focused on making things as perfectly accurate as they can be, TI, if no one is living or experiencing life? Yes, we all have tasks and jobs that need to be done, but oftentimes people forget to enjoy the fruits of their labor. All work and no play makes the human being a dull automaton. ESFPs make sure we don't forget to enjoy life, but it doesn't end there. ESFPs also provide an even greater service, something I was reticent to mention in this video, but I believe people need to hear it. What is nihilism? Rejection of all religious and moral principles, in the belief that life is meaningless. That is the definition of nihilism. Many people fall into this trap, and go through life never clinging to anything, or in a depressive or defeatist state. Well, ESFPs are familiar with this concept as well. I think every human being is, but the way they deal with it could be a lesson to teach the wisest of the wise. ESFPs choose to live life to the fullest, to connect with other human beings, and make life as enjoyable and positive as they can, despite the nihilistic and entropic nature of the universe. So what is the ESFP role in society? They constantly remind everyone that a life that is not experienced is a life not worth living. And they do it by leading by example. Every type projects outwards what is inside of them, figuratively, and in a way, tries to gather soldiers to their cause. Following this logic, ESFPs just want other people to live a better, more carefree and fun life, and that is one of the best gifts a person can give to another. They teach us that excessive overthinking or being overzealous is more often than not detrimental to the self, and oftentimes unnecessary or a waste of time. Of course, their way of living needs to be balanced. People can't exclusively go through life having fun without considering side effects or consequences, and that is why we cannot blame the other types. There are no good or bad guys. For example, if SE is left unchecked, it may produce bad futures. That is why NI exists on the other side of the spectrum. We all have our place and role to play, and ESFP's role is to remind us, or even better, to not allow us to forget how important it is to enjoy the ride. Because as the song goes, we are here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.